Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Emmanuel Ornella, designer of Okanagan from Madago, a nice tile-laying game. You wrote some comments on the development of there, on an overview that I posted. It's interesting to hear about the development of the game. Trying to hear sort of the hidden connection with Hermagor.
Yeah, a little bit, yes.
Yes,
exactly.
There.
There is some ideas, some concept. Of course, there are some other concepts in the game.
Yes.
You can probably recognize some famous tile games on this.
You cannot escape a tile game here. I mean, because
exactly.
it's only natural now that, of course, when you lay down tiles, you're going to have things that mesh together and make a nice landscape in a world that you're living in. So
exactly, and this is also, in my opinion, easy to grasp because you know already the mechanic,
right.
And so it's easy to start because the game is particularly easy to play, but challenging to win.
Okay, so maybe we give an overview here.
Yeah.
We're just talking to each other here as opposed to showing you how the game works.
Yep,
So
sure.
talk about that.
So, we are in Okanagan, the valley of lakes. Each tile has different type of territories, as you can see. So forests, etc., lakes, of course. And on each territory, you have also some rewards, some resources, if you want.
Yes.
At your turn, everybody has one tile. So you only see your tile, and you play your tile. And so this is particularly easy. You have to play the tile matching the other territories. So you cannot do like that.
Right.
But of course, this is fine. Of course, it's also fine like this, etc. You can put like this. That's obviously easy. But then you have to place one of your buildings. So we have silos, we have warehouse, and we have farmers. We have some of them the first round. Then we will score, and then not score, but we will change the objectives. I will tell you, and then we will take the other new ones. So this is basically you can only play those. So you get rid of something while you are playing.
Yes, and that's kind of interesting too. You are forced to play something.
You are forced to play.
You're going to do it.
You always have to play one building when you put the tile.
Yes.
This is a little bit different from the famous tile game.
But it's interesting too because you're invested. Like you never want to waste anything.
Exactly.
To make the most of
exactly.
what you're putting on here.
You have still the choice which one you want to put.
Yes.
Because now I tell you one thing. So whenever you put the tile, then you place the building, and the buildings must be played in a specific part of the tile.
Yes.
So the farmer will be placed exactly in one of the territories. So either in the forest, in the mountain, or in the lake for this time.
Yes.
And this will give 3 influence points, but only on the territory where you are. Okay. If you put the warehouse must be between exactly 2 territories. Okay. So, and this will give 2 influence points, not 3 like this, 2, but in both. So 2 here and 2 here. So you can have more rewards because you touch 2 different territories. The silos must go exactly in the middle, so you touch all the possible territories, but gives only 1 influence point.
Yes.
So let's see how it's working. I mean, I play this tile. This is perfectly fitting this, and as you can see, this is also closing this territory, which is brilliant because this is exactly the moment where we will get the rewards. So let's suppose that I want to be in the territory. So I put a farmer here. This point, the territory is closed. We check, is it closed? Yes. Sometimes you can close even more than 1. And then we count the influence points for each player. In this case, yellow will get 3, 2 for this warehouse, and only 1 on this territory. So first thing, we see who has the less points, because who has the less get a special ability from one of those tiles. Interesting thing is tiles are double, so you use both tiles, but in some way, and you can only have those special abilities in this moment. Special abilities are very easy. You can get 2 rewards of this type. You get 1 nugget, and or you can exchange rewards with another player. But there are more here. As you can see, there are more things coming on. So let's say that, for instance, I want this. I will put this back, okay, and I take the 2 awards.
The red wood.
And that's you, yeah, because you have less. So even if you have less points, you may want to close a territory simply because you get something anyway. So this is also balancing the fact that you may want to play even if you don't have a chance to get the majority, you know. Then we get the rewards. So the rewards is indicating the territory, as you already put here. We have 2 rocks, 2 miners, and 1 ore, I think. And so we start with who has the most influence points, and this player will get all the number of influence points. So yellow will start because has 3, and we get 3. So for example, well, I would like to take those 3, okay.
And white gets 2.
White is 2, and red doesn't have any more because the territory was not big enough. So nothing. You get your own thing.
That's
okay?
right.
And then I will just draw another tile from here or 1 random from here. And for example, I will take this here. 9. Then it's next turn.
Okay.
How you score points? Resource awards will give you points, but only based on the objectives that you have. Okay. So at the very beginning, you draw 5 objectives. Cards, and you take 3, so you have a little bit of choice. And when we end the first round, when we get rid of all the buildings, we will get other 2 cards, and then we always keep 3. So you have a chance to change your objectives if you didn't do well enough. Yes. Objectives are very easy because you will get 5 points for each couple of those awards.
Yep.
Let's see here, you get 3 points for each single of those, and for example 7 points if you have every set of those 3. Yep. Interesting thing is you can use the same award several times. So for example, if I have those 2 cards, I can use these for scoring these and for scoring this. So you can do some kind of combo, and of course, I'm willing to take this award rather than something else.
Yes.
And that's it. I mean, it's very straightforward. You play the tie. You have to play the building. If you close the territory, you get rewards.
That's right. There's a reward for who has the most gold nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Based on that, there's a reward as well
for the explorer. So at the end, every set of 4 different tiles. It doesn't matter which shape. Okay, so those 4 here will give you 4 points. If you have another set, 4 points. And again, you can use these for the other objectives and for the explorer as well.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, it's very straightforward, and yet you have a lot of control and a lot of difference. If you place this here, you could now be
exactly.
You close it, and you get to choose this. You could choose that your one is going to be worse than his one.
Exactly, because the player who closed the territory, in case of tie, and in this case we have a tie, 1 point, 1 point, and 2 points. So who will get this special thing? The player who played the tile will choose, and of course I will choose myself.
Yes, of course. So I mean, you have lots of little layers of control in terms of those sort of issues and how you're closing things.
And at the end of the game, of course, you will not be able to close everything.
Yes.
So you need to be careful not to open too much. Mostly at the end. Sometimes you can have holes, so you will not be able to close.
That's
and
right.
it's a kind of waste of your buildings because you will not get those
Which you
rewards.
want to do to other people.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can do that. I mean, it's kind of amazing how much you look at the board at the end and see how much influence you wasted. It went nowhere.
True. And sometimes you get maybe rewards that you don't care.
Yes.
And you
but
don't.
there are opportunities to swap. One for other, for the same color, same shape.
Correct. So you're always on the game. You're always being there.
All right. Well, thank you, Emma, for overview of Okanagan, Valley of the Lakes, which I have not seen up in Canada. I know on the west coast in Canada, but
Also, I would like to go, but
someday.
yeah.
Yes, the
Maybe
publisher
together.
knows.
Yeah.
She knows. All right. Thank you for the overview.
Thank you.
All right.